Welcome, friends, haters, and gentle lovers. Join me as we experience together the most bafflingly interesting person on the internet. On today's episode, Amberlynn Reid does basically nothing. Hello, my friends. So, continuing our throwback series, showing that Amberlynn never changes, we are going to go back in time and we're going to Vacation Day 1. This is back during the Beck era. Of course, this is back when Beck was still going by Becky. An exercise update. Now, the thumbnail of this video is indicative of exactly what Amberlynn is all about. She knows that her body gets clicks, and she always has. So she used it as clickbait. So, and then she complains about fat phobia, of course, and plays the victim, but then she knows that that's exactly how to get clicks. So, I'm just not going to say anything about how different she looks in this compared to now, because it's not great. So, anyway, if you'd like to like and subscribe, that would literally be hectic. I'm not going to lie.
Hey guys, so I woke up a wee bit ago. I'm still in the middle of getting ready. So today Becky and I are gonna go on a little staycation, vacation. She has an appointment first, so she's gonna go do her appointment while I'm still getting ready. But I wanted to show you. You guys know that I have been doing a lot of like therapeutic coloring of mandalas, and I recently bought more markers, and I wanted to show them to you.
Therapeutic coloring. You know, most people, if you heard that, you would think, oh, they probably, went to some sort of specialist or a therapist or something like that, and it was an exercise that they were recommended to help with whatever they have going on. But I would wager, I would very much bet that Amberlynn just started coloring and decided this is therapeutic. So I'm going to call it therapeutic coloring. Because of course, it can't just be I enjoy coloring. It has to be therapeutic coloring. Because she's so interesting and special. She's a special little flower.
This came with a free sketch marker pad. That's actually kind of cool because I didn't even pay for that. They just gave it to me. Oh my gosh! And this is like a little thing that you can wear in your hand. This is professional. Here is the bag.
She knows professional, y'all. I mean, she is a professional, of course,
That the markers come in. But actually, I don't know the brand.
I wonder how much she spent on that. Does it show the price? It doesn't, but I kind of want to look that up. So I looked it up, and that brand isn't even on Amazon anymore. So unfortunately, we will never know how much she spent on that. Probably too much. But here's an interesting tidbit. It says right here, plus A4 drawing book. Now, is that the one that she said, I didn't even pay for that, they just gave it to me? I mean, it says it right there. I assume that's what, it says it right. Sketch marker pad. Whoa, look, they just threw this in because I'm so freaking awesome. They were like, Amberlynn Reid, let's give her a free sketch marker pad. And Amberlynn was like, look at that. They love me almost as much as FBI Frank.
I just opened them. You guys, this is a dream. Why am I putting my face in them? Ooh, what are these? I have no idea. Are these just two pens that came with it? Dang, this was a deal. This was a steal. And then it also came with this. Smooth writing on the surface of different materials. This is neat, but this is what the pens look like. Oh, I guess the brand is Touch News. There is a skinny tip and a chunky tip. And look how cute. This one's called Cosmos. Love it. Also comes with this. I think this is actually the blender. All right, you guys. So I am ready.
They're markers, right? There was a point where if you would see those kinds of markers, they'd be like, oh, those are artist markers and stuff. But now with the advent of Amazon and just how easily accessible things are, that's pretty common. People get those kinds of markers. Even back then, this is 5 years ago. So even back then, it was not that uncommon. They were just markers.
Just put some stuff in the car.
However, I will say they were pretty nice for what she was going to be using it for, which is just coloring books, you know?
Pillows, my duffel bag. Becky is getting her fan and her suitcase. But yeah, I bring pillows and my own blanket. I'm really weird about hotels. Don't judge. I've just seen a lot of like, what do you call them? Like experiments where hotels.
She's bringing a blanket and a pillow. Like, I kind of understand the pillow, depending on like how far you're going. Like, if you're going across the country, I probably wouldn't take a pillow all the way out there. Some people do, but a blanket, that takes up a lot of space in your bags. That's just, what a waste. But she's quirky, man. She's so quirky. She's got that mental illness.
Really don't change out the sheets or wash them after every person has.
I mean, yeah, they do. You know, obviously there's no way to prove it, but of course they do. Of course they wash the sheets and everything after every guest. That's crazy. The only places that don't are like really skeevy, nasty motels and stuff. But she was making so much money at this point that whatever hotel she's going to stay in is going to be one that would wash their sheets in between each guest. And here's the thing, even if they don't, you probably should just convince yourself they do.
Their stay, so it creeps me out. But anyhoozle, for me, I'm super excited for this. Becky and I need a little getaway, but it breaks my heart to leave my fur babies, especially Twinkie, because she has separation problems. I'm just very grateful that Eric and Ricky are willing to watch them for this time. I wish I could bring all three of them with me, but Becky and I are staying at like, not a fancy hotel, but it's like a little bit more expensive and they don't allow animals, so that sucks.
But of course she has to say, we're staying in a nice fancy hotel, spending a little extra money. And I guess that's all they're going to do is just chill in the hotel. I think I dove into the gorlworld rabbit hole after this. This is before I started paying attention to what was going on in the Amberverse.
First stop, we need gas. And we both haven't ate all day today because we know Lexington is a place where they have food.
Haven't eaten, but why is there a car seat in the back? Is there lore behind the car seat? Because that can't be for like the animals. So who was riding in the car seat? Does Beck have like younger family members that are riding in there or something? I just don't know why they have a car seat. But this position where she's riding in the passenger seat and just talking, there are so many shots of that because she doesn't want to get out of the car. You know, she lets Beck, and of course it was Destiny, Beck, Jade, lets them do everything. And she just sits there. And there's so many videos where she is sitting there just talking about what her significant other is doing. Oh yeah, they're going in to get this or that. They're going in to do this or that. And I'm just sitting my ass right here, not doing a fucking thing. The laziness is astounding. Holy moly, I just realized she's not wearing a choker. Okay, I need to figure out when the choker started. And I know it was hard. It was hard for her to get out of the car. That's why she didn't want to get out of the car, because she doesn't want to do anything that requires any kind of effort.
Food that we don't really eat. Like, I am craving Mediterranean food, so I'm probably gonna have that today. So I told myself I'm not really.
Nobody talks about food more than Amberlynn Reid. And it's because it's all she thinks about. And obviously, right? We all know that. But if you really start like paying attention, because compare her to anybody else, YouTubers or anybody just like in your normal life, think of how many times per hour you think about or talk about food. Even on videos where food isn't the point, she talks about it constantly. It's like the only thing on her mind. It's almost like if heroin or meth or something like that wasn't illegal, I would imagine people would be coming on to the stream going, man, I sure would like some meth right now, you know? And that's basically what it is her talking about her addiction. If meth and actual hard drugs were as socially acceptable to be addicted to as food, this is what they would sound like. That's all they would talk about.
Gonna eat But here I am gonna get some beef jerky and a Diet Coke. Beef jerky because it's like protein, hopefully it'll fill me up, high. And then a Diet Coke for some caffeine situation, and there's no like calories. So, sorry for the beeping, but I do wanna document this, that I don't.
It's the mental gymnastics to make it okay for her to get food. She knows she shouldn't be getting food. She doesn't need it. But beef jerky, because protein, because it'll help me fill me up. Nope. No, it won't. I'm going to get Mediterranean food. But for now, I'm going to get beef jerky because it'll fill me up. No? And then the Diet Coke, whatever. It's honestly, if she would stop at a place and just get Diet Coke, it's not great for her, but at least she wouldn't be gaining calories doing that. But no, she got to get something down the gullet.
I don't know if it's the medicine that's working, but I have been wanting to go to Lexington for a very, 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 very long time. Probably a good 7-8 months. I've wanted to stay in a hotel and just have this, fun time with Becky. And I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd plan it and then I wouldn't follow through. It was like my depression, and I don't know what it was. Mood swings. I don't know. But
I was about to say, what does medicine have to do with that? But it's just laziness. That's it. She's just lazy. She doesn't have to do anything, so why would she? Also, something I just noticed is, look at how giant her earlobes are. How have I never noticed that before? Look at that. That's weird. I don't think that's what they're supposed to look like. Do you think they've just, obviously her earrings are stretching them out a little bit, but do you think it's also because her jaw line or neck line or whatever has stretched so much that it's just like pulling them down? Because it looks like they're connected right here. Like the earlobe is connected here. So as her face gets bigger, it sort of pulls them down. That's weird, man. But anyway, she is lazy, doesn't want to follow through with anything. And instead of recognizing that, she then blames it on, it's always mental illness. It's some kind of mental illness. Now, she is claiming at this point that she's taking medication. So maybe she was actually diagnosed. But I think, if I remember right at the time, everybody was kind of debating whether or not she was actually taking any medication at all, because she lies about that kind of stuff. That's the problem, is she's the girl who cried wolf. She has lied about so many things, it's hard to believe her when she says stuff like, I have depression or I'm taking medication, because she just makes stuff up as she goes. And then she forgets about her lies and contradicts herself all the time.
The fact that I'm doing it and I'm like excited for it, that's not a feeling I'm used to. And I really think that it might be the medication that's helping me. It is pretty here. Look at it. Like, that is the first thing I noticed the first time I ever was in Kentucky was, wow, it's pretty.
And what's crazy to me is, for her, any place is basically the same because she just sits in her apartment or her house or whatever all the time. So what difference does it make if you're sitting on your couch in Kentucky or sitting on your couch in Oklahoma or sitting on your couch on the moon? It doesn't really matter if you're just going to sit and watch TV and watch reaction channels and read comments. If that's all you do all day, then who cares where you are?
And it has really big rocks and a lot of trees, because I've never had that anywhere else I've lived. Like rocks like that, just everywhere with these beautiful trees. I love it. So we're currently in the elevator, floor 9. Not very happy about that. I'm kind of scared of heights, but
Gotta be quirky. Gotta be interesting. Okay.
Our stuff. My duffel bag broke, so I'm not very happy about that. Ooh. Oh my god, night 4.
Look at her actually doing something. Oh my gosh, she's actually pulling the cart. Okay.
That's scary. Come on. Big Bertha. This is heavy. Y'all, I'm laying on the motherfucking bed.
Surprise, surprise. I don't think she's going to move much from that position. I think that's kind of her spot now.
It was torturous getting up here. But if you guys have ever heard...
And so I was impressed that she was actually doing a thing, right? Which was, for most of us, is just like a very simple task, which was just pulling the cart. They make those carts pretty easy. Even if you have them loaded up with luggage, they're pretty easy to push. So I was going to give her credit because she was actually doing something. And I guess She gets some credit for that. But then she has to say it was torturous. Like, what a baby.
Heard, oh my god, this angle's probably like crazy. If you guys have ever heard of the Rupp Arena in Kentucky, it's where they have tons of concerts. Like Ariana Grande, when is she supposed to be here? November. That's so cool. So that's where we're staying, actually. It's a really, really nice hotel. A little expensive. But yeah, I'm just chilling.
Just gotta tell you about it. Make sure you know. She's making them dollar bills, y'all. How's that working out for her now? Now, we don't know, but it sure doesn't seem to be working out quite as well these days in 2025. You know, she's got the merch coming. She's starting memberships up again. She's doing cameos. Of course, to have her tell it, she's getting 25 cameos a week. She's getting so many people interested in the memberships. It's going to be crazy. I'm not buying it.
Going on the bed, like
I'm literally not buying it. I'm not going to buy jack squat.
like, girl, we just ordered food. Becky's getting pasta from a place called Pasta Garage, and I'm getting my Mediterranean food. It's like a chicken kebab, and there's going to be veggies. I am so excited. There's going to be rice.
Yeah, she was just throwing away money. She was just, I'm going to order you this from that place and you this from that place, and just, you know, it's crazy. Instead of going out, she's on vacation in Lexington, a place that she admitted she's wanted to go for a long time. And instead of going out and seeing Lexington and seeing what's going on and grabbing something to eat while they're out, her idea of a vacation is sitting on the bed and ordering food that she can just eat in the bed and watch TV. Now, obviously, this has been reacted to for years at this point. But what? I still just got to say, what the fuck? Like, that is crazy. There's no telling how much they've spent on the hotel room, the gas to get there, the food, the delivery, all that stuff. And here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with going to a hotel and just having a night to just relax and stuff like that. For people who work, right? For people who have busy lives and have things going on and they need a break. You know, for our anniversary last year, our 15th anniversary actually, my wife and I did basically the same thing. We just had a night where we went out and went to this place where we could do axe throwing and just have fun, be silly. And we had a hotel room. My parents watched the kids, and it was just a nice night to just get away and relax, right? But we both have jobs, right? We both work all day and we have kids, and so we're busy all the time. But she's doing at this hotel exactly what she does at home. That's not a vacation. That's just continuing your boring, stupid life, you know?
I'm starved. So I'm actually filming a whole video, like what
She's actually starving? I think that's what's coming up.
I'm eating on vacation. Vacation, okay. I don't know if that's gonna be up before this or after this. Who knows? But yeah, I just needed to take a load off for a minute because that was a long drive and
she worked real hard, y'all.
lugging the little buggy thing in here was hard. And so we got here pretty late.
That's her work for the month. Done. I've done all I'm gonna do.
So we didn't want to do anything. We're gonna like do stuff tomorrow. And one of the things that I am most excited for is going to Target. Going to Target. I am so freaking excited. I'm so excited. Woo, woo, woo. So we've just been hanging about.
What? She is singing a song about being so excited about going to Target? I knew she was pretty pathetic, but wow, that's crazy. Now, I don't know what's in Lexington, right? I don't know what kind of activities there are to do in Lexington. Maybe there's nothing. But that just seems so bizarre to me that, wait, tomorrow, you're not going to believe it. We're going to Target, y'all. Tell me you have the most boring life without telling me you have the most boring life.
And we're actually watching a movie. It's called Greta with Chloe Moretz. I love her so much. I'm having like an allergy situation because I'm like, I don't know, my nose.
You know, at least back then, I mean, she's filming herself. She seems like she's enjoying it. She's giving lots of energy, and she's kind of telling you what's going on, and she's really actually vlogging. You know, she's kind of giving you an idea of what's happening in her life. Now, is it one of the most boring things on earth? Yeah, kind of. But she seems to be into it, right? She's having fun. Nowadays, her vlogging is just sitting in front of the camera and just telling you nothing, basically, telling you what she's doing. Or every once in a while, she'll make tacos or something. But 99% of her vlogs are her sitting and talking to the camera about, I guess she knows the old filmmaking secret, or the old filmmaking motto, tell, don't show. The actual showbiz motto is show, don't tell. This quote is often attributed to Russian playwright Anton Chekhov. A great example of this concept is, don't tell me the moon is shining, show me the glint of light on broken glass. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
Just feels really stuffy and stuff, so that kind of sucks. So I wanted to show you guys the bathroom. It's cute.
Oh.
So I love the light. Lighting in
She's got
here.
stubby little feet.
Even though it shows true colors. I look insane right now. Oh my god. And I love this mirror. Every time I stay at this hotel, they have the bomb.
Wait, hold on. Just in the last year or two, like way after this, she went, I'll see if I can find it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was with Emily. She went to a hotel and she was freaking out about that mirror, about this mirror that magnifies. And she said it's the first time she's ever seen it.
Look, they have this really cool light, this is not light, mirror that you can like take out of the wall and like use for your makeup. Oh my god. Wait, living for that? Oh, you want to brush your teeth?
I'm not gonna go to the vlog.
Bye guys. I'm gonna touch up the rest of my makeup and she's gonna brush her chops.
And yet this is like 3 years before that? 4 years before that? Do you think maybe she just never turned that over? That could be the case. So if we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt, which we shouldn't, but we're going to do it for just a minute, just hypothetically, let's just say she never turned that on the backside, then maybe we could say she's never seen it, because she is so uncultured, right? She is so sheltered, self-sheltered from the world, that I can maybe see that.
I love this mirror. Every time I stay at this hotel, they have the bomb-ass shower, like goals.
So she stayed at this one before. That just makes it more complicated.
Shower. But yeah, 'tis the bathroom. 'Tis me. Hello.
Honestly, she doesn't look much different now. So this is in late July 2019. So this would be when she is supposedly at her biggest, or it's getting close to her biggest ever. And I don't think she looks much bigger in this picture than she does now in 2025. She's claiming right now that she's like 70 pounds or 80 pounds lighter than this. I mean, it looks pretty similar to me.
Outfit of the day. I wear this all the time. Nothing special. I should have showed you guys the view earlier, but...
I think her legs have gotten bigger since then.
Look how pretty. I don't know why, but I can get down with the view. To me, that's pretty.
Scared of heights, y'all. She's gotta say something about it, of course.
Hilton's over there. I think that's the Rupperina over there. Really pretty lights down there. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the morning. Y'all, look what this hotel supplies you with.
Nope, didn't say anything about it. Because she can't keep track of her lies. She can't keep track of her quirky mental illnesses.
With earplugs. So if you guys like blackberries, vanilla, lotion and Bath and Body Works. You need to try this lotion.
If you like these specific 3 things, blackberries, vanilla, and Bath and Body Works, then you can try this.
It is freaking, like I could like bathe in this. Oh, I'm sure they have soaps of it, but
and this is at the time, this is getting close to the time where she is saying she's not bathing. She admitted later that she was basically just like wiping herself down. And Beck was helping, kind of keeping her clean and apparently doing stuff that a caretaker would do. So yeah, she's got to mask that smell right now for sure.
Becky went, she's the one who got it, and I fell in love with it. When she went and got that, I don't think there was like actual soap, but it smells so good. But yeah, I'm just sitting in this chair. I actually love it. Oh, y'all are I'm sorry for dropping you. I dropped you because my hands are like super, because I just put lotion on, but you guys know us big booty Judies. There's arms on this and I still fit. Like, this is what it looks like. I'm rather proud. I mean, it's kind of wide, so.
Imagine being proud that you fit in a chair. Like, that's her life, man. That's gotta be miserable.
But it just feels good because, like, when you're as big as me, you get worried about things like that. So a lot of people have been asking about—
Yeah, because the world wasn't made for people your size, right? As inventions have come out and things have been created, they're not created for people your size. And you have put yourself into a position where you just don't fit in a lot of the world. And you would think at some point there'd be a wake-up call of, hey, I don't fit in most chairs. Maybe something should change. No, that would require work.
about, how far can you walk now? I honestly haven't been exercising, but I have been moving more. So the first time that I walked and stopwatched myself, I could only walk for a certain amount of time, and I'll show you the video right here. I actually had it up.
Before we see that, I just think it's wild. I haven't been exercising, but I've been moving a lot more. And I guess what that means is like walking to the bathroom, and maybe while she's sitting down, I don't know what she considers moving more. But whatever it is, it's going to be the minimal amount of work. And chances are she probably did like a couple of arm movements and a couple of things once or twice and was like, okay, and never did it again. That's her moving more.
Uploaded on April 7th. So I also walked. So walking for me is really hard. It hurts all of my muscles, mainly my thighs, but I do a stopwatch. I've only been doing this for 2 days. Yesterday, you guys are gonna laugh. I'm not trolling, this is legit. I just really wanna share my true struggle. Yesterday was 1 minute and 16 seconds. Again, not trolling. And today was 1 minute and 22 seconds. So
Hey, progress.
Just go until my breath becomes uncomfortable, or until my muscles hurt so bad that I'm like trembling, and this is just the reality right now. And then the last time I updated you guys about it was April 24th, I think.
Is she gonna show the walking? I really want to see the walking.
And I'll put that video right here.
Oh.
So as of today,
Let's see. Let's see that again. Hang on.
I think, and I'll put that video right here. So
3 minutes and 6 seconds. But that was some power waddling. Man, she was waddling through the sound barrier, y'all.
as of today, I just want to do a little tidbit. When I first started walking, I had pain everywhere. I'm talking such horrible pain and tightening in my legs that
So what she's about to do here, I'm going to guess, is she's going to say that, you guys, like when I started, I had so much pain, but I've been walking and now it's like, I'm really getting used to it. And I don't have any pain anymore. I'm doing so much better because of all the walking I'm doing. And first of all, it's probably just bullshit. She's probably just lying. But it's these mental gymnastics of, instead of actually having a goal of, I'm going to walk this long, this many times, or, this many miles, or obviously, or feet, it's her measurement of success is whatever she can come up with. Just something like, pain. I wasn't feeling as much pain today as I was the first time. And she can go, success, mission accomplished. Ta-da! I don't feel as much pain today, so I think I'm good. I don't have to exercise ever again.
I can almost not bear to walk. So I just want to say that I don't really feel that anymore at all. My breathing is just really, really bad. And it's obviously because I'm over 500 pounds. But it's really nice to see the changes with that. Like how I'm not in pain. Like,
see, and anybody else, or like in normal circumstances, when somebody says, I was feeling this or this was happening and now it's not, it's because there's been a lot of progress made, right? There's been some sort of change in behavior, longer term, right, than a few days. But she has walked twice or 3 times and she's already going, I did it. Ta-da. That's my goal. I did it. Whatever. I just made something. Pain. I don't feel it anymore. Done. I feel accomplished now. Because she never feels a sense of accomplishment because she never accomplishes anything. She doesn't do anything. And this can apply now in 2025. She doesn't do anything, so she never has any kind of fulfillment. She doesn't know what it feels like to accomplish something. When she does the slightest, smallest, most basic thing, she has to give herself a pat on the back and say, good job, me, I did it. Even though there's no accomplishment there. She didn't do jack shit. She just convinces herself that she's accomplishing something and she's not.
Like I used to be. So that's a change. But I did a stopwatch. I didn't record myself doing it, but I want to show you guys. I walked for 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That is 7 seconds more than I could do before. And I'm totally fine with that because any progress is good progress. And just the fact that I don't feel...
See, and I didn't do jack shit, but any progress is good progress. And what she should be saying is, that's not good enough. I'm going to try harder. But we know obviously that's never going to happen. That's just not the way she operates. The way her mind operates is, I don't want to do anything. So doing the slightest amount of something is awesome. I did it. Any progress is good progress. I mean, not really. Not in this case. That's not progress. I mean, that kind of is true. Any progress is good progress. That's kind of true. When you're talking this amount of progress, no, it's not.
Like in pain like I used to is amazing. And the only reason why I stopped is because I feel like I couldn't breathe. Like I was breathing so hard. Becky was looking at me like, are you okay? Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So yeah, that's scary when she's that big. And she says, I was breathing so hard. Beck was asking me, are you okay? Yeah, because you might not be. When you're that size, you could just keel over and die. But it's never a wake-up call because Amberlynn never changes. She just does what she wants. And she's going to make up her own goals to accomplish, which are basically nothing, and then easily accomplish those goals and then give herself a pat on the back for it. But that's because Amberlynn never changes. I appreciate you guys so much. Take care, and I'll see you next time.